Hey everyone, welcome back to another Tip Tuesday video. This week we're going to focus on how to make your face fabulous. And this is also another tip on how to amp up your makeup. So these are just a few things that I didn't really know about until a couple years ago. Just things that are out of the ordinary other than eyeshadow, mascara, eyeliner, foundation, and lip stuff. These are things that I never really knew I needed to use until I used them, and now I could never go back. Can I just say, first of all, I've been trying to film this video like 4 times now, and between interruptions and wardrobe malfunctions and things just not going right, I just cannot get this video out. So hopefully this is the one. If you're watching it, then yay, we made it finally. This week is going to be how to make your makeup last longer and look smoother on the face. Next week I'm going to focus on working with shadows and working with light, and this is going to make your face look thinner and bigger in places that we want to make them look bigger, smaller in places that we want to make them look smaller, and I'll show you all that good stuff. But this week we're going to focus on primers and setting sprays. I'm going to start off with primers. There's a few different types of primers that you can use, and if you look at any, I'm going to use this as my wand, if you look at any high-end makeup, every brand pretty much has some sort of primer in their line. So they're easily accessible, it's just a matter of trying the ones that you like. First, I want to talk to you about face primers. This is the Urban Decay Complexion Primer Potion. It just comes out like this. Oh, so you just open the nozzle, and it looks like moisturizer. And it goes on really smooth like moisturizer. And see, you can't see it anymore. This you put all over your face after you've applied your moisturizer and before you apply any face makeup, which whether it's tinted moisturizer, powder, foundation, or even if you just use concealer, any of that, this goes on before it. So what our primer basically does is it creates a layer before you put on your makeup to make it, it makes it smooth and soft and also a little bit, not sticky, but it just is a base to put your makeup on to make it stick to your face and last all day. So it's going to make it look smooth and perfectly finished every time. Next, we're going to talk about eye primers. I have a few different eye primers, and I've tried out a few. My favorite one is Eden by Urban Decay, and this one is basically the same color as it is in the tube. I put it on my eyes, and it basically smooths out any wrinkles I have in my eyes and makes my eyeshadow go on a lot smoother, and it also stops the makeup from settling in any of those lines. Like if you see at the end of the day, if you wear lots of makeup, you get that crease in your eyes. That's not supposed to happen. That's not a good look. This will prevent it from doing that. I used to think that that was just what happened to makeup. Oh, I've been wearing it all day, of course it's gonna crease. Yeah, it's not supposed to look like that. So this is what eye primer is gonna do. This one, the purpose that I get it in this color is because it does have a color to it. It's going to take all that redness, or you know how you get those like weird veins in your eyelids? It's going to smooth all that out and make one smooth like base for your eyeshadow. Primers are basically the same thing as when you prime your walls to paint them. You want that first base so that the top color goes on better. It's going to protect anything on your wall, and then it's going to make the paint go on better. This is basically what a primer is. You're not going to see it, really. You're not really going to see it, but it is very important. There are, however, ones that you can get that you can see. Let me just take this out of the box for you. This is a primer potion called Sin. You can get it from Urban Decay. I'll put the link below on where you can get Urban Decay makeup. And this one, let me just roll up my sleeve here. This one you're going to put on your eye. And it depends on what kind of look you want. I don't use this one all the time just because I never really use sparkly eyeshadows like that. But if you can see, it's going to create that little base. And so if you put anything brown or gold or anything in that color range over top of it, it's going to make it 10 times better. Another thing I use on my face, it's the Porefessional by Benefit. This is a base too. It's a pore correcting base. And I basically just put it in my T-zone, on my cheeks, and on my chin. Anywhere that you have oversized pores, this is going to do the exact same thing. It's going to fill in your pores, but not in a bad way where it's going to like clog your pores and get all that bacteria in it. It's really light and smooth, and it just fills in your pores, and then it's going to make the makeup apply really well and not settle in those pores, and it literally does hide them. And if you try this stuff, you'll know how silky smooth it feels. Even just putting it on your face just feels good, even if it's not doing anything. It is awesome. Another way that you can get your makeup to last all day is by using a setting spray. I have a couple here. Fix Plus isn't necessarily, you won't go in and it won't say setting spray on the bottle, but that's basically what Fix Plus does. And what you do with the setting spray is you put it on after your makeup, so just like this. And you just spray it on, and don't breathe in when you're doing it. Yeah, try not to talk and do it at the same time. You spray it on, and that's going to settle all your makeup. Any powders, any dry skin that you may have, it's going to fix that. That's why it's called Fix Plus. That Fix Plus that I just used, you can use it for lots and lots of things. If you guys want me to show you all the uses for setting spray, let me know. I use it for some really weird things. But there is things that are merely setting sprays. This one's De-Slick by Urban Decay. Can you tell which brand I like the most? Again, just in the spray bottle. The De-Slick one is the oil mattifying one because I have naturally oily skin. There's one called All Nighter. That one is really good too. And then there's another one for people with dry skin. And so it's gonna target those complication areas on your face and make them even themselves out. It's gonna make your makeup last all day. They're really, really good. Try and invest in one of these. I would actually invest in a primer before I would invest in a setting spray. But if you want to go for both, definitely go for both. If you look at my makeup now, this has been on since 5 o'clock in the morning and it is now 9 o'clock at night. I haven't touched it up. It is not creased at all. It has not, like, it hasn't budged. Other than at the tops here where just from life, because I am naturally oily, it has come off a little bit. But as for creasing, it has not happened because of primer. So that is everything I have to tell you this week. Come back next week and I'll show you everything I know about making your face look beautiful and awesome. And I have a lot more tips for you, so come back and check it out. See you later. Bye.